Hey guys, welcome to this episode, and I hope you're going to like it. We're just in a little bay. It's called Whale Bay on the outskirts of the Bay of Islands, and we're planning to sail north. Going to take my little buddy here, Coco, to the toilet because it's the morning and that's what dogs need to do, so let's do that.
Gotta be a hustler, yeah, it be like that. Born in the west, say my name Tiger. Life go make you feel away hijack. It be cutthroats like a dizzy barber. On my mind, no, I won't.
Quite a nice little beach, baby.
It is quite pretty, clear water,
Cool.
beautiful trees up there, the colours.
Nice little thing to tie up to.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go. Oh.
Oh, you're a bit shy. Go, go, go. You can use your new fancy hook. You can just like hook it round the tree.
I know, so I've been meaning to do this for a long time. A friend did it, and I was like, that's a good idea. And it's been about 3 years, but I finally put a clip on my painter. Just makes it so much easier to connect it to a boat, to a friend's boat. And then if I want to pull it long, 10 meters, I can just click that off. Stainless steel clip just drags through the ocean, but it's just
Too easy.
pretty easy.
Going for a dump. Oh,
Hey, that's gross.
not on
Don't
camera.
put that on camera.
Sorry. Let's look this way. It's much nicer. What have you found, Josh?
Free boy.
Josh was telling me this morning that he's not a hoarder and he wouldn't let me keep a piece of rope I thought would be very
hang on.
useful.
This is actually really practical, and I'll tell you why. Because if you need to dump your anchor in an emergency, tie a buoy to it, and you can go back and retrieve it. I don't have one. I was just going to tie a water container to it or something like that. But that's way
The other thing I've read you can do with a buoy like that is when you're anchoring on coral or difficult underwater surfaces, you can actually tie a buoy to your anchor chain so it doesn't lie along the ground. So the anchor goes down and then that buoy kind of keeps the anchor chain off the ground. Could be quite handy for that.
So the kids aren't up yet. They're sleeping in like all teenagers should. And I think we'll probably do a little bit of free diving today. Definitely want to head up to, is it the Cavalli Islands?
Yep.
Beautiful little islands. Been there before, like as a kid. Can't really remember it. Quite keen to check it out. Oh, I gotta fix that. That's broken. Another thing that's broken. Grab my beer.
Not that you're drinking right now, that's from yesterday.
Yes.
That cap's not on your fuel thing.
Good little trick, guys. Cap over that. When it rains, your fuel tank won't fill up with water. Rookie mistake, first year sailing. That used to fill up with water all the time.
All afternoon, all through the week, with my head in my hands, I ruined my plans. I walked out into the sea, I can't blow away.
Got a little workout happening right here. Hopefully get a kingy. If we get a kahawai, maybe we can do a little smoker on the beach. Do you want to steer around the workout?
Yeah, you need to go this way, the birds are moving away.
Okay. Really important when there's a workout, don't be a rookie and do what a lot of people do and go right through the middle of it, because you'll just make those fish go straight down. You want to work around the outside edges. That's where the big fish are anyway. They're circling around and all the small fish are coming in from the middle. The birds are sitting on the top. And let's see if we can get a fish. Go through the middle of it.
The birds are going for our lures.
Oh, I hate catching birds. Whoa, did you see that?
No, what was it?
Massive.
What?
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
Did you see it?
Yeah. Is it a dolphin?
No, I think that's
Oh,
it's a big manta ray.
is it?
Yeah, it's a manta ray working these puppies up.
I reckon it's a mako shark
Did you see?
Oh.
what?
Maybe it's a sunfish.
No, that's
I reckon those birds will like eating like some sort of like planktony stuff, which is what manta ray eat.
So maybe
Makes sense.
have manta ray been spotted up here in Northland, David?
Yes.
It's definitely on our wish list to see a giant manta ray. I don't know if we just saw one, but they have been recorded to be 9 meters in width. For you Americans, I mean, what's that? 9 times 3. That's ridiculous. It's
27 foot.
It's like the size of a truck.
Try to ask you why, but you never say a thing. Won't you hold me tight? I feel I'm gonna bleed. And even though your eyes will
Look at all those fish. I don't know if I believe there's that many fish here.
I think
Hey, whenever we go into a bay, we make sure we have the charts and the depth sounder on. I've really enjoyed having that depth sounder because namely it tells you what that ocean bottom's like. Is it sand or rock or that kind of deal? Which is really helpful when you're anchoring, because if you plonk your anchor on a rock, you're going to need some dive gear to get it off. Just going to come into this little bay and see if we can find a little cheeky spot and do some free diving. This is, believe it or not, the wild side open to the ocean, but today it's just gorgeous and calm, so we're going to make the most of it. Might spot some sand.
looking for sand for anchoring. We think it's a rock bottom. Not ideal for anchoring, obviously, but very pretty. Look at these rocks. Be fun to snorkel on, which is what we want to do.
Looks like sand now.
Yeah, I think it's sand, eh?
It's 9 meters now, I fear.
Okay. What, 3 times out?
Good sign. See a shag? Good sign. There's some fish kicking around.
Guys, give me, it's like so close and easy. I think I've got the wrong fin on actually. This looks like, this feels too big. Yeah.
You got mine?
I need my other one.
Where is it?
What? Oh, it's like a freaking massive shark. It came up to me.
There is no way I'm getting in now.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what sort of
Guys,
shark
should I
that
put my
was.
head in and see if I can find it?
Well, I didn't even mean it.
Where was it?
That was huge.
Are you sure?
Where was it, mate?
It was right there. It's a massive shark.
Ah. So let's see if we can see it.
It was like it was quite wide, like about this wide, and it was
That
about
wide?
the length of the dinghy,
Show me how wide it was.
about this wide.
Oh,
It was
dude.
freaking scary.
And the length of the dinghy. Oh, it
Yeah,
might have
maybe
been.
a bit longer.
Might have been a Mako shark.
Yeah, it was really scary.
What colour was it?
Great whites wouldn't come in here, I don't think.
It
Well,
was
it's a
grey on the
salmon, right?
top, and it had it was kind of like white on the bottom.
So if you've been watching our channel for a while, you'll know that we often swim with sharks, but we just had a big shark attack at Waihi Beach. Actually, someone lost her life just right where we swim all the time, where we live. And it's left us all a little bit nervous. And when David thinks that this was probably a great white shark just because of the width of it and the fact that it had a white belly, yeah, we don't really want to be in the water.
Bella is bleeding
Oh yeah, I didn't realize I was bleeding.
quite
But
badly.
I'm gonna dangle it in the water and see if the shark.
Yes, bring in the great whites.
Tell me if you can see one.
I think you need more blood than that, but that's good. Maybe Gavin.
to know that all things clear so clear. We'll rise apart but never been so
so close before. Keep the walls from closing in. Don't ever leave me out. Let me figure out what to never let you go. Please save me. You will tonight. We're craving for one to love. Please save me. You will tonight. We're craving for one to love. You're so one of a kind. You get me through the storm. Let me figure it out to show you all my love. Please save me. You will tonight. We're craving for one to love. Please save me.
Unfortunately, spotting that shark yesterday has kind of just put us off snorkeling and diving for today and yesterday. So we've left the Cavalli Islands and we've headed just around the corner, not far away, just 5 miles to a really great harbour called Whangaroa. It's excellent shelter. It's got a small entrance and lots of bays. It's not as popular as the Bay of Islands, but it's really cool. We haven't been here for years and years, so we'd like to take the kids back to some places that we remember. There's a hike up to a waterfall we want to try and find, and yeah, we'll show you as well.
Come up to this great little spot, and one of the things that are really cool to do around here is a hike apparently up to a waterfall, take the dinghy up through mangroves or something. I don't know, we're going to check it out. Let's go.
Yeah, guys. Make sure a vlog.
Slow down.
I told you about the log.
Hit a log. Do we still have prop?
I told you about the log.
Yes, we do.
We're in a different country there. There's a big company.
There'll be like a walking track.
Looks like a track right there.
No, let's
Look,
go.
yeah, there's another dinghy too. It's a sign. Alright.
Alright, well here, we're going to do it. By the way, this is the Nikau palm. If you don't know our journey, we had a miscarriage like somewhere in between these little kitties, and we decided to call that baby Nikau. And we just have a picture of this little baby in heaven waiting for us. And we decided that we didn't want to sail around the world without Nikau with us, so we named our boat Nikau. And we also planted a palm tree, a Nikau palm, in commemoration of that. And they're like this. This is New Zealand's native palm. We later learnt that the Maoris called these a Nikau palm because in Māori it means no nuts. They came to New Zealand and they had no coconuts, and they were like, that sucks. And so they called them no nuts. But that's not why we called our miscarried baby Nikau.
Just a cool name, right? And it's our favourite palm tree. Alright, let's walk to a waterfall. Even if it takes 3 hours, hey Naomi?
Reuniones de trabajo, una comida familiar.
This little fella here is a rat trap, and you'll find them through forests right through New Zealand, trying to eradicate rats, which obviously kill the birds. And you know, I just noticed a difference in my lifetime, just the lack of birds. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's cicadas. And I don't know much about this sort of thing, but I'm thinking the birds should be eating the cicadas, but instead the rats are eating the birds. And now we have lots of beautiful cicadas. So we got the lowdown from the locals back there at the swimming hole that this does not even lead to a waterfall. Maybe what people talked about was that water hole. There is a cool jumping rock there, so we just decided to walk up a little bit further and enjoy some native New Zealand bush, which we really love. And we're going to hit this water hole, hit the jumping rock. Yes! we've found all you need for a hike is a decent pair of jandals, preferably some Havanas, and we're not sponsored, but I say that because man does it look like a bit of a punish. See tourists come, put their socks and their hiking boots on with their backpacks and go off for a day when it's flipping hot. And the last thing you want is to be having something like that on your feet. Nah, just embrace nature, have your feet free, and carry stuff lightly. So when you see a water hole or something like that, you can just jump in, have a great time, and none of this tramping boot stuff. Not in my opinion, anyway. Bella does bare feet. She is the hardcore. Safety first.
Bella's checking the depth for Josh. 3 meters, she reckons. Hit the bottom hard.
Check out the river. Let's do it.
This water is so cold. What temperature do you think it is?
Freezing.
It's actually really nice.
Fun, eh?
Yeah. A bit different. Good
This
for
reminds me of-
boaties that don't have much water. They can come
This
up here
reminds
and
me
have
of
a
our
swim.
little swim in Colombia.
What do you mean boaties?
Why do you always say that?
Yeah. If you're short on water, you could come up here and have a shower.
Coco! Coco's waiting very patiently. Ah, someone's attacking me. Oh. Had a great little walk, come back, made some food, which has all disappeared. Bit of pork, bit of veggie sort of roasty thing.
It's quite divine.
It's good, you know, a little bit of the veggie thing left. Pork is gone, you know. So we always eat together, right?
We do. In fact, someone once said to us if you really want to get to know someone, get their knees under your table. And I've always found that's been great advice. Like if you really want to get to know someone, have them round, eat some food, share some time. And we also practice that in our family every night because sometimes it's the only time you get. Like when your kids are in normal school, as we discovered this year, they're away all day and they get busy and they hang out with their friends, they do stuff after school, and sometimes the only time we get to come together as a family is around our dinner table, and we will talk about what we're thankful for that day and what's been going on in our day, and it's just a really nice time. What do you think? Any comments?
Probably one of the main reasons we have a really good relationship as a family.
I see you looking in my direction. You keep on feeling me out. The one you're talking to can hold your attention. He don't know what you're about. The way you move, it's like you know what I'm thinking. You're in my head and I don't mind. I've got a rhyme if all you need is a reason. Let's lose ourselves in the night. Every time I see you, honey, come and put your hands on me.